Ugh. Hello, individuals. Minecraft. Yes. Yeah. Today has been, a good day. I'm just kind of EP tired. Sort of. Okay, what are we doing? The Minecraft Broken Journey? Yeah, that's right. That's what we always do. That is the F5 button, not the F3 button. I want the F3 button. Thank you, F3 button. This. Hello there, everyone in chat. Chat is very full today, it seems. Thanks for the subscribe. Burp. Hello there, Tubbs, Pen Plush, I'm a Bull, how do I pronounce that one? I don't know, I'm sure. And, Joshua. Hello there, everyone. I hope you're all having a good week. Thanks for the subscribe. I am on my own today. Well, okay, I'm not on my own today, but like the only person that's with me is on mute, so they can't provide any kind of commentary, so I'm commentating by myself. And chances are they will probably not use YouTube live chat to talk to everyone and just use the Discord chat, which no one can see because I don't have room to put Discord chat. Thanks for the unsubscribe. You're weak to study because you're Australian and it's because you're Australian. Because you're Australian and it's 1 a.m. Yeah, my friend is also Australian. It's also 1 a.m. for them. That's why they're on mute, because they're like need to sleep soon or something probably. Chaos,
Ooh.
float point precision errors. It's not long till it's April Fools. It's time for the funny to happen on April Fools. You'll never guess what's happening. You'll never guess. You'll never guess. Fish, don't spoil it. I know you're not even speaking, but don't spoil it. No spoilers. Do I need more, one? The US dub of Peppa Pig isn't that bad. I mean, I don't expect it to be bad. It's just, you know, a funny thing. a funny thing that just there's just redubs of British TV shows in American English and vice versa sometimes. Like, Do any of you know the cartoon show Skatoony? It's a semi-fictional game show where all the characters are cartoons, except for like 3 contestants, which are all real people. But that show has That show not only has like a reader between British English and American English, but one of the characters was completely changed outright. I'm gonna make an April Fool's video saying that I'm quitting the channel. That is like that is like some kind of honestly the deleting the channel April Fool's pranks is kind of tired. It is not that. That is an incorrect guess. Burp! Extremely loud incorrect buzzer noises. I have 76,000 subscribers. Thanks for noticing. I still question how I got here sometimes. Maybe turn down the brightness. I like if the flashing lights is like too much for you, then like you don't have to watch. I put your own health and safety above being mildly entertained by the idiot streamer that is me. Your joke, okay. Alright then. Walt Disney Productions bad. I mean, meh. I don't think I've watched anything made by Disney in like years. I don't really watch films or even that much TV anymore, honestly. Ugh. You keep seeing Crusher milkshake commercials in Nick Jr. 2 videos. I remember Crusher. I used to have a lot of those milkshake stuff. I don't know why I ever stopped, honestly. Then down the line I had these sort of like milkshake straw things, sort of. Also, I like how you say please correct you if you say it wrong, even though you're typing in text. Current new Disney can be summed up in 3 words: live action remake. Pain. I want more animated content. Honestly, I want like more mainstream 2D animated stuff. Like the last Disney film made in 2D, the last 2D animated Disney film was in 2011. It's been 14 years. There's almost an entire generation that's just not been able to experience 2D animated films. And I mean, that film was literally Winnie the Pooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Did you actually just say that Tom Kenny's SpongeBob voice is bad? Oh, people are going to maul you to death for that. You have no idea.
Ooh.
Burning adventure. I'm tired, EP, but we're still going. Time for you to go to the Shadow Realm. That reminds me of a quote from a random video. Just So basically, hell. 4Kids invented hell to protect the children. No, where instead of dying, she just goes away. No, never to be seen again. Maybe we'll meet again someday. Don't worry, kids. She didn't die. She's gone on holiday to the Shadow Realm. I don't think I've ever seen like the original airings to any, like the actual any TV airings of any 4Kids cartoon. And I mean, okay, I was born in the mid-2000s, so maybe that's a bit obvious, but also Singular Floating Block, but I mean I have watched a lot of Kirby Right Back at Ya, and I obviously know that the earlier seasons of the Pokemon anime and also Sonic X were made with 4 kids as well, I'm pretty sure. Minecraft Unstable Edition, that's just Bedrock Edition. Thanks for the subscribe. Oh yeah, it's almost Easter, isn't it? When is Easter this year? I genuinely don't know. Also, I'm just apparently not gonna bring up the fact you're talking to your own alt account. Hello there, HTF fan. It's time to craft. This is a crafting table. Ever since the Minecraft movies come out, I've just not been able to resist quoting it non-stop. I'm so annoying. It's literally just about to be nighttime, but like, I'm getting in the boat anyway. Let me sleep. I shall go to bed. So wait, there's fluffs over there. I should collect the fluff first. That would be ideal. Give it up. Give it up. 62. I have to commit several murders now. Do I know what Smile HD is? I've been a brony before. Of course I do. Thanks for the subscribe. Easter this year is April 20th. Alrighty. I do really need to get like a new mouse at some point. Like, I think I might have talked about like the button that's literally fallen inside of the mouse, but like recently it's also been having problems with like sometimes freezing and like the sensor sometimes being broken, causing it just to move on its own sometimes. It's why I've not been able to play TF2 that much, because that sort of problem happening mid-fight is certain death. I'm hoping I can get it. I'm hoping to get a new one at least before the next tour of MVM I have to do. So, at least before Easter. Maybe I could get that as an Easter gift instead of a chocolate egg. Just a new mouse. That'd be a funny gag my parents would pull. Why do I actually vaguely remember the name of the show Bubbleguppies? Why is that actually something I vaguely why is that actually something I vaguely remember? I never watched that show. Oh yeah, you've been put on a hit list because of someone else's actions, sorry. Winnie the Pooh. I talked about Winnie the Pooh like 15 minutes ago, funny enough. I genuinely can't tell if you're just really behind on the stream or if you just happen to talk talk about it after I like brought it up like 15 minutes ago. You broke your arm. Put a cast on it. Okay, but like, I hope it stops being broken soon. You're not behind. I'm talking about the person that mentioned Winnie the Pooh. No, he's right, Rabbit. It lags a bit in the middle. That was you. That wasn't you. That was Joshua. My name is Joshua. Frosting? What? I thought that the new voice of yours would make you want to stop killing VeggieTales. And miniature portrait, you just get on everyone's nerves. I don't. Yes, you do. I don't. Yes, you do. You're getting on my nerves. I don't. Every single darn time I say anything. So I've been watching Bean Show lately. I just randomly started thinking about the All-Stars MIDI. And yes, specifically the MIDI version. That's with the subscribe. Alright, I'm done now. I'm going backwards, huh? I somehow get turned around, look at the coordinates, and still not realize that I'm going backwards until I saw the bed. I'm smart. I blame my mouse. I also technically wasted a boat because of that. Thanks, mouse. I got him! Really? Nice shooting, noob. It's the trash lick that's deflective. Typical. Blame the controller. Does that sound mean we only have one life yet? You know, it was actually not that long ago that a HTF game got a silver gunner rip for the first time. Silver gunner. Wow, you sure like wow, you sure think a lot of pop culture stuff is bad. Negative Nancy slash silly. Silly. Yeah. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Hello there, Joe Mere Hobbs. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Is it Hobbs or Hobbs? It was your birthday the other day. You got older. Do you know what I call birthdays? Happy Oh God I'm Old Appreciation Day. There's so many people on the other channel, but I can't join them because some of them don't like being publicized. But they're streaming drawing though. I like art. I want to miss the art, but I have to miss the art. I like art. I don't get to experience it. The first episode you watched was TV series episode 1, Wrong Side of the Track. Fair enough. I feel like most people's first episode is either going to be the first TV episode, maybe the first internet episode, or one of the really one of the really infamous episodes, like Ice Cold Lemonade, or what was that episode with Sniffles called? The TV series where Sniffles tries to make a robot and it backfires, and then the ants control him into just torturing himself basically. It makes sense when you know the context of HDF, I swear. Oh yeah, I guess Eye Candy is also a really iconic episode. Tongue in Cheek, that's the episode. That's the episode title. Okay, you don't have to keep saying random TV show names. It's past the point of reasonable, and it's becoming concerning levels of 62 again. Ugh. Party animal, I wouldn't really say it's an episode that would be a lot of people's first episode. It's definitely one of the more watched episodes because it's a flippy episode, but to be fair, most of the Flippy episodes are like the more popular episodes because Flippy is the most popular character. You know, it kind of makes me wonder why the episode that literally has the two most the top two favorite characters isn't like an episode that really sticks out as being like a fan favorite episode, and it's probably just because that episode is a silent film parody. It's like one of the only episodes. It's like the only episode without any like. Well, I don't know if I can call the characters vocalizing dialogue, but like, there's no character voice lines. Like, okay, there's the occasional one line that sort of sounds like actual dialogue, or like things like most of the lines that are actually like real words are mostly just greetings, and that's about it. Pretty much everything beyond that is usually just mondegreens. Something that just happens to sound like a word just enough for it to be put as a word in your brain. I still think about how the HTF Dumb Ways to Die crossover was only like a year ago. Like, it really does sound like something that would have happened like in 2013 or something. Because that's when Dumb Ways to Die got like really popular, and like HTF was still producing new episodes around that time. Where's my favorite HTF episode from season 1? It's honestly been a long time since I've really watched the episodes, but I'm mostly just saying this one because it sticks out my head the most, but probably the bowling one. That one was from season 1, right? Yeah, it was. People like made HTF versions of the Dumb Ways to Die music video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone like, yeah, I'm pretty sure someone made that around that time. Yeah. You'd think they would have also made like a HTF spin-off game of Dumb Ways to Die as well, because like I feel like the only reason they didn't bother doing that is because they had just done a episode with a tie-in video game like only a year prior, and they didn't want to look like they were only making episodes just for video games, but I can't speculate. I'm not a producer at Mondo Media. Do I know about the smoochies? I literally made a fan-made smoochie. Of course I do. And honestly, I like the smoochies purely just because they don't have background music in it. Did I ever play any? I know there are interactive versions of them, but I've never used any of the interactive versions. Like, I only got into HTF in like 2021, which Flash was already dead at that point. So, short of me going out of my way to like download the Swifts and play it on my own Flash player. I have no reason to do that, and like, the only reason I'd want to do that is for the interactivity, because they're all available free on YouTube anyway. What's wrong with background music? I mean, nothing. I'm not saying the background music isn't bad. It's just more interesting to just hear it without background music. I'm just not much of a music person in general, honestly. Like in that one compilation I made of just the death in HDF, like I just like going just to the smoochy section just to hear all the crash bang wallop just uninterrupted without any musical cues. Recycled voice clips for shows is a good thing. I mean, it obviously depends on circumstances, but if it's appropriate to have recycled voice lines, then yeah, use it where appropriate. You know what they say, all toasters toast toast. Dead. Man, skeletons back in beta 1.7.3 had much worse aim. That is too much saying random TV shows, including ones that you've already said for me. Tisk tisk tisk. I did warn you. I did say you were doing it a bit too much and you didn't listen. 30 seconds. Detention for you. When will you learn? Recycled voice clips in Peppa Pig happen almost every episode. Yup. Pretty much, like, pretty much every laugh clip. The dozens of times George cries. In fact, pretty much every character that cries has their incessant sobbing just recycled every time it happens. It applies to George. It applies to, what was the name of the baby rabbit? It applies to that one nephew character that's like a baby, a newborn or something. It's probably going to apply to the new baby that they're having. I still think about how, like, immediately when that announcement was made, everyone's first thought was to treat it like the coming of the Antichrist. Wow, ban evading just to do the exact same thing that got you banned, that got you timed out in the first place. Tisk tisk tisk. You should know better. Drink. I am out of drink. I must refill drink. You just got an ad. Amazing. Thanks, YouTube. YouTube has decided you don't get to control where mid-rolls are placed anymore. We will just do it ourselves.
Ooh.
Bad. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Thanks for the subscribe. Burp. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to imitate. How many of these accounts do you have? I swear to God. If it happens a 5th time, I'm turning on subscriber only mode because that is a very bad actor and he must be deterred. Apparently he's destined to ruin chat, I guess. No harassment, but you are doing a bad thing and it should be stopped. I'm going to not sleep in the forest, thank you.
Ooh.
Right? That's it! I'm throwing subscriber mode on! I hate to do it, but he is being a bad person. And he will not stop unless I put some measures in place. Thanks for the subscribe. If I watched BFDI 14, you'd know the quote to use. I'm gonna be honest, despite having watched it, I don't really remember any dialogue from that episode. I barely remember that episode. BFDI has been blending in all over the place for me. BFDI 14 was that episode? I thought that was like episode 10 or something. I don't remember it. I don't remember it being like that soon, like that late. I remember it being sooner. Have I played False Alarm? False Alarm is only for the Xbox 360 and I don't have one. So, no I haven't. And honestly, I'm not even sure how much I like it. Like, even ignoring the fact that that most critics didn't really like the game and like most fans didn't really like the game, I don't really think like the Lemmings style of gameplay is really gonna be that fun for me. It's just gonna be frustrating. You're going to make a collaborative object show. I mean... Points for trying to do something unique, I guess, but like... At that point, just have both, but like... I feel like just having like... two separate writers work on different episodes independently of each other is just gonna cause the issue of like people like only liking the episodes written by one person and not the other, which leads to like people thinking like half of the season kind of stinks. The BFDIA hosts are all over the place. I mean, from what I remember, it's mostly just been the other characters in the LOL, so... And they've just been rotating out for the last dozen episodes. Yeah, it'd probably be better if you just had two people, if you just had both people writing on the entire show together. Like, you could probably like still in some ways keep the concept by like just having like one person come up with like the plot synopsis. It's just like having two people do all the other writing like helps keeps things consistent. Do I need more fluff? Yes, I do. Give. 60. Surely you wouldn't give me 62 again, wouldn't you? 63. I mean, it's not 62, but I still have to commit murder that could have been avoided.
Ooh.
Have I watched Go Animate videos? I mean, aside from ironic jokes and singular clips for jokes, I don't think I've ever watched anything that is that I don't think I ever watched anything that was made exclusively on Go Animate that was actually like meant to be taken seriously. Like, I genuinely think the only video I've watched that was entirely made in Go Animate was some random April Fool's video about a slug cat pooping in Five Pebbles chamber. And I'm pretty sure the person that made that had several regrets, and I have several regrets even talking about it. An object show based on Find the Markers. Wasn't Find the Markers a Roblox game? Wasn't that like a game on Roblox made by like wasn't it made by Alex Lyon 0511? I'd like my water back, please. Okay. I'll just grab more whenever I come across it. There's some water. There we go. Situation sorted. Perfected even. Minecraft classic water physics. The water just spreads all over the world like a virus. Ugh, I hate it when I feel like I get pins and needles on a singular toe. It's more distracting than if it was just my entire foot. This is an opportunity for me to refill my water, even though it's about to be night time, so I'd probably better make a pit stop instead, but... I am full of water and ready to go. Why have I just started singing Green Jungle, was it? I might be getting the Shadow stage. I may be getting the Shadow and Sonic stages confused. Like that one's the Sonic one, but I don't remember which one was which. Which one was named which. Give me that boat back, please. That's not Green Hill Zone. Green Hill Zone is literally in the same game as that. And I can assure you, that's not what Green Hill Zone sounds like. Bet I can name every character in all the main characters in HDF. Cuddles, Toothy, Giggles, Lumpy, Petunia, Handy, Splendid, the Mole, Crow Marmot, Mime, Flippy, Flaky, Pops, Cub, Sniffles, Russell, Nutty, Disco Bear, oh, what was the name of the sheep? I keep wanting to say it's Lammy, but I feel like I'm getting I feel like that's not it as well. Technically, there's also Mr. Pickles, but I'm not sure if that counts as a main character. Are there any I'm missing? Did I say Crow Mama already? Lifting Shifty, that's the one I'm forgetting. Like, I knew I was forgetting, some of them, but I could not for the life of me remember her. And that's all of them. Okay. I mean, you're the person asking the question. You're the person asking me the question. You're allowed to check Google. Or the wiki. Thanks for the subscribe. 76.1k achieved. It's not often we cross a 100 while live streaming. What Sonic character do I relate to with most? I'm pretty sure you've asked that before and I have no idea. Thanks for the unsubscribe. You don't think you repeated that question? Well, I definitely recognize the question of what Sonic character do I relate to the most. Maybe it was someone else that asked it, but I've definitely been asked that question before. Like, to be honest, I don't think I really relate to any of them. Thanks for the subscribe. Knuckles' dumbfounded face in SA2. I think I know what you're referring to, but I don't remember where it happens. I can like picture the exact scene in my head, but I don't remember where that takes place. Right before the Biolizard fight. Right, it's when Sonic like learns how to use Chaos Control, right? I've literally streamed the entire game. I can just check. Why do I not just check? Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure you spelled Biolizard correct. Okay, so this, more wood. What's the point of the broken journey? I'm going to the Farlands. I am traveling to the Farlands while also using the optifine mod that causes all of these rendering glitches. Also, singular floating block. I hate being inconvenienced by 2 lines of sand. I can name all of the playable characters in Sonic Heroes. Sonic, Tails and Knuckles, Shadow, Rouge and Omega, Espio, Charmy and Vector, and Amy, Cream and Big. Opinions on Toy Story 2. The last time I watched Toy Story 2 has been like at least a decade. I don't think I could really say anything about it. You'll define the laws of physics. I mean, does physics have any established law? At least you're abiding by its laws, LAW. Have you learnt your lesson about spam? What are my opinions on the Sonic Boom character designs? Meh. I don't really have any strong opinions about it. Like, I understand why people found it weird when they first saw it, but like, meh. Thanks for the subscribe. Don't do it. Don't start saying random branded TV show names that got you banned 5 times straight earlier. And forced me to set the chat to subscriber only mode. Thanks for the subscribe. You have a feeling that I've watched Alpha Blocks before? I've never heard of it. Sorry to disappoint. Thanks for the subscribe.
Ooh.
I'm trying to get up there, thank you. I'm trying to get up there, thank you. Video game. Make me waste my pork on that. Use the boat, silly. Okay. Alright, thanks, boat. Thanks, boat. I'll just take the long way around then. But whatever happened to the I'm loving it part of the jingle? That used to be just as much of a key part of the advertising as the actual jingle. Now you don't hear it anymore. Hashtag McDonald's bring I'm loving it back. Like, they still have it as a slogan, but like, they don't say it in the advertising anymore. Like, if I was to like search up a McDonald's advert from like 2009, like you'd hear them say "I'm loving it" at the end of like the jingle, but now they don't do that anymore. The Intel Inside jingle? Yep. I mean, I've made Intel logo effect videos, so of course I know it. I can't whistle that high, hold on. To be fair, that jingle's pretty much just become the jingle for the entire company as a whole. So like, the LG logo. Okay, I don't know the jingle to the LG logo. The Samsung logo. Okay, I don't know if this is actually like the jingle to the logo itself, but like the Samsung Galaxy jingle, I definitely know. whistle random logos, and you try to guess them. 5,000 blocks remaining. I'd have to think of one, honestly, and I'm not really good at thinking of that on the spot. Nope, I can't think of anything. Nothing is coming to mind except for the logos I've already done, or ones that are blatantly obvious, like the Nintendo logo or something. That's kind of hard to do, honestly, actually. Get out of my way, trees. That one's a little hard to do. That one's a little bit fast. What if I just whistled a logo that isn't even a jingle? I just tried to whistle it anyway. to see if it's just that recognizable. Can anyone guess what that one's trying to be? It's meant to be EA Sports. EA Sports. It's in the game. Uh-oh, is that spam I see again? Tisk tisk tisk, I've warned you so many times about it. "60 seconds. Detention for you. You should know better." Thanks for the subscribe. Boop. Season 1 of HTF was animated at 8 FPS. Yep. That was like 2 random episodes that were 10 FPS, but aside from that, it's at 8 FPS, which is probably the lowest frame rate of any like cartoon I've ever seen.
Ooh.
I mean, I know it was a 2000 it was a 2000s Flash cartoon, but were computers really that underpowered in 2000? I guess back then people were literally running Pentium 3s, but like my nan and granddad in Spain, as far as I'm aware, still have a computer that has a Pentium 4 and is running Windows XP. It's more than 20 years old now. It's honestly a miracle that none of the components have died yet. Thanks for the unsubscribe. Have I seen HTF Carpal Tunnel of Love? Yep, I've seen it. Like, you would if you've seen that compilation of just all the death in HTF, you will know that I've consumed basically every piece of HTF animated media there is. I believe the only things I didn't include in that original video was the Flash games, the video game, but I didn't include the video game, but I did include the episode that was an unlockable in that video game. And obviously the episodes that released after the production of that video. So, namely just Too Much Scream Time and Happy Train Friends. You know, I'm just sort of realizing just how much more tame Dumb Ways to Die is in comparison to HTF. Like, I mean, okay, they needed to make a video game based around it, so that probably limited like how much they could get away with, but at the same time, it doesn't, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't go beyond blood. Blood and skeletons. And I guess they also say the word private part in the actual song, but orange blood. No, the orange is pink actually. The blood in Dumb Ways to Die is pink for some reason. They even kept it that way in Happy Train Friends. Like, the Dumb Ways to Die characters and HTF characters have different colored blood. Yeah, the blood is for the most part red in HTF. In a lot of season 1 and season 2, it's sometimes a sort of more orangish red, but for the most part it's red. What about the TV series? Yeah, TV series onwards, it's consistently always red. It also doesn't. It also isn't outlined anymore after TV series. Like the blood has an outline in the first two internet series, but starting with TV series, it doesn't. Thanks for wasting my durability. I'm not gonna get a perfect 64 from the shears one time today. $1,000 blocks remaining. The current HDF, the current voices have been getting deeper. I don't think I've noticed because they still just reuse a lot of recycled voice lines. I don't remember the last time there's actually been like a new line of dialogue. But funny enough, the closest thing to that was actually a fan animated like short where they actually got the voice actor of Flaky to record new lines for her. In the Third Strike DVD, there's 3D animation. There's a 3D animation of Giggles. That part I actually didn't know about. How do people get official voice actors to voice their own characters in videos? Well, I assume having a pretty large following probably helps, but I'm pretty sure you're able to literally just like ask them, or in the case that they do commissions, you can like commission them. Obviously, this isn't always possible. Even in the case of the official project, like when TF2 got the Saxton Hale update, even ignoring the fact that this was after Rick May's passing, they still didn't get any like voice lines from the original actors added in. In fact, I'm pretty sure all the voice lines were made by one person as well, actually. And that is despite the fact that like people, especially in recent times, have been getting the voice actors to like voice things in their stuff. Sometimes I think about the fact that Scout's voice actor is a heavy main. Oh, I've gone past the thing. I didn't even notice that. When did that happen? When did that happen, and why did it pass me, huh? Cough, 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 cough. Z0. Get to Z0 real quick. Okay. 4,075,000! Yay! We definitely did this organically and not awkwardly as hell. Okay. Just gonna throw that away. Boop. Light. I don't want gravel in my inventory. Get out. Duh, hiccups attacking. Jesus, my diaphragm is having a chaos. Alright, this will conclude episode 183 of Minecraft The Broken Journey. I hope you've all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week. We'll also be here on Wednesday for something else. I don't know what. But until then, thanks for watching, and see you later. Bye bye. Bon voyage. Why is me saying bon voyage become an actual sign off for me? Why is that happening? Bon voyage. Bon voyage.